Back at the naturopath, thanks for coming back. Let's talk about 10 ways you can really improve your health, and particularly your gut health, your gut's immune health, which will improve your overall health. So 10 ways you can do that. Now, I've made many videos similar to this, but what I've gone now and done is I put my 10 favorite points down, particularly on things that can really get that gut improved. If you do all 10 of these, you're going to be in a far better position, as particularly going into winter, than if you don't do any of these at all, or just a few of them, okay? So these are in no particular order, because that order all depends on you. For example, point number 3 might be your most important point, whereas for somebody else, the first one may be number 1 that I'm going to read out. So what I want you to do is listen carefully to each of these 10 points, and then think of the most important ones for you to put into practice right now in your life. All right? So you could even make some notes and write some of these points down, okay? And then, of course, the point that you can relate to the most, that really resonates with you, that you need to do, that you know you need to do, is the one that you want to focus on. And out of all these 10 points, in fact, one will be the most important, and another will be the least important, and there'll be a lot in between. So let's just start with one called rest and sleep. So you'll never get a good immune function if you don't get plenty of rest and sleep. Studies have shown incredible benefits for people who sleep. In fact, people who sleep 6 hours or more per night have got a much higher chance of avoiding catching colds and flus than people who don't sleep that a lot of time. So, it's important to get rest and sleep for multiple reasons, particularly for your body to recover and repair, for the adrenal health, the thyroid health, to start really helping to get the body working again properly. And they will do so when it's sleeping and resting. Also, there's a lot of house cleaning that goes on inside your gut. A lot of detoxification cycles are starting to work when you're sleeping. So it's important to get that rest. Very important. If you're working shift work, you'll never have great immune health. I worked in a flour mill for several years when I was young, and my immune health was absolutely terrible. I don't think it's good to work constantly rotating shifts around the clock. It's bad for your health. The second one, point number 2, is eat more foods rich in polyphenols. We just made a playlist with polyphenol foods. We talked about what polyphenols are, the benefits of them, what foods they're found in, etc. So eat more foods with polyphenols. These are special compounds found in particularly bright colored foods that have quite good antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. But for your gut in particular, polyphenol-rich foods have shown to increase the beneficial bacteria count, particularly the bifidobacteria and the other probiotics. Of course, lactobacillus levels increase, while at the same time polyphenols help to reduce E. coli, salmonella, and also Clostridium difficile levels get suppressed. So this is going to improve your immune health, eating foods with rich polyphenol content: blueberries, green tea, red onions, red cabbage, red lettuce, black currants, okay, pecans, whatever you want to call them, hazelnuts, Brazil nuts. These foods are all rich in polyphenols. Eat more healthy fats. Fats also have shown to have a really good effect on reducing inflammation in the gut and improving different aspects of your gut immune function. Bad fats, oxidized fats, saturated fats, trans fatty acids, these all actually increase inflammation in the gut and reduce the effectiveness of the immune system. So the healthy fats, you want to be looking at extra virgin olive oil, Evoo E-V-O-O. Get a certified extra virgin olive oil. Have a tablespoon of that oil per day in your diet or on your food. It goes a long way to improving your reduction in inflammation. Let's have a look at the 4th point. Eating a wide variety, if you can, of cultured and fermented foods. I've spoken many times on this channel about the benefits of eating sauerkraut and about fresh homemade yogurt. And I've had an incredible amount of really good response regarding that as well, particularly from people that make their own yogurt. And many people do make their own yogurt, and many people make their own sauerkraut. I don't need to talk about the benefits of these foods because we know that they have a fantastic effect on boosting immune function up in the gut. So a really good thing to add to your diet regularly is sauerkraut. Let's have a look. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Point number 5. Exercise, moderate exercise. Every single day you need to do some body movement. Sitting there on a chair with an iPad all day is not really going to do your immune system much good. Immune system will really improve with regular, robust exercise. Moderate's fine. Mild exercise to start with, that eventually step the pace up. Again, I've looked at so many studies over the years that show that low impact exercise has a really good effect on improving many aspects of your immune system's functioning. So particularly going into winter, into the fall months, it's good to keep on, keep being active and active and active. The next point number 7, is to stay hydrated. Now this is a big thing. Many people know to drink water in summertime, but a lot of people forget to drink water in wintertime. Okay, it's like a lot of people forget to water their garden in wintertime. They think it's going to rain. It's going to rain today, don't worry about it. A very good friend of mine with a PhD in agriculture, particularly in irrigation, was explaining to me how much water you need to water in summertime, but he said in winter you need to water half as much. And he said people forget that. Now you need to water your body probably half as much as you do in summer. So if you're drinking a couple of these a day in summer, you probably need to drink one of those a day in winter, right? When you do that, you improve the body's elimination of a lot of garbage, okay? You improve the kidney function, you improve the liver function, you improve the bowel function. Every function improves when you drink water, all right? So very, very healthy and smart thing to do. Not many people come back to me and say they don't feel a benefit from drinking water. And I can't tell you how many people over the years I've really pushed into water. Well, I didn't drown them, but I pushed them towards drinking more water, if you know what I mean. Right? Now, stress is the next point. Okay, stress, family problems, money problems, COVID-19 problems. All of these things weigh down on your body. They cripple your body's ability to bounce back into, from distress into eustress. So eustress is good stress, but many people suffer from distress today, which is a bad form of stress. And of course, once the mind gets stressed, anxiety creeps in, depression creeps in, the poor adrenal glands take a hammering, you start getting all kinds of problems, dizziness and fatigue and blood sugar dysregulation, but also your appetite starts changing and you start eating weird foods when you're stressed out. You may want to eat a lot more candy, you may want to eat a lot more salt or pretzels, you may want to drink more beer, you may want more pizzas, you may want more medications or whatever, but people under stress make funny decisions, and often their diet will be impaired, appetite will be impaired, and guess what? Their immune system's impaired. They start getting sick. Stressed people get sick a lot, right? And you don't want to be sick a lot. The next point, which I've thrown in there as a wild card, is organize your time and life better. You'll be happier. Okay, many people have got a little bit like a boat with no rudder. They're just drifting everywhere. They've got no map, no compass. They've got no idea where they're going. And then they get disappointed when they get older. They think their life's passed them by. But by organizing your time effectively, getting jobs done, you'll be a lot happier. Happier people tend to be healthier people. They tend to have less gut problems, less immune dysfunction, okay? The opposite of that is stressed people. And you don't want to be stressed. You want to organize your time. The last point is dietary supplements. So very good idea to take vitamin C over winter time, okay? Vitamin D, vitamin E. Now, there's a lot of stuff undercover at the moment that I can't talk about, but I did mention many times on this channel, I've been looking at creating a product called Canzita Boost. But that problem has been waylaid due to COVID. But I've got some exciting news coming up soon for winter time, particularly for the Northern Hemisphere, because I've been working on something for some time now, and it's all soon to be revealed. Right? Supplements are worth it. Take a couple of grams of vitamin C per day, 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams, up to 3,000 per day is excellent if you want to really boost up your immune system's health. And the vitamin D is important to have a bit of vitamin D and vitamin E as well. So you're looking at an antioxidant kind of an approach, just a small adjunct to your diet to boost that up. So if you look at those 10 points I've just discussed here, if you implement those, all right, you'll find that your immune system will certainly improve. Thanks for tuning in.